Hello Twin Flames, this is Victoria and this is your daily energy check-in. Welcome to my channel. Thank you for those who have subscribed and are back, and welcome those who are here for the first time. I welcome you all and I'm excited about this reading because we have Venus going direct today. So let's see, what does it mean for Twin Flames and for the Twin Flame journey. In fact, I was guided to do a reading today where the first question we're going to answer both for DF and for DM is going to be the general energy, what's happening, and then when I get answered the question, what does this Venus going direct mean for each of the twins, right? Because we're wondering, right, so what does it mean for me, apart from the general notion of the relationships and any relationships being a little bit easier to navigate externally, right? To express, to understand, to make peace with. If it's something that happened in the past, right, it's going to be much easier. We had this period of about a month where we could kind of dig deeper into ourselves and take care of ourselves and focus more on what love means to us and how can we express love starting with ourselves, right? And now we are ready to share that energy with others. I've also been guided to get the Keepers of the Light deck for today, so we're going to do that towards the end, get some guidance from the Ascended Masters. And to begin with, I'm going to get a message from the Cosmic Oracle deck. Cosmic Journey, yeah, that's what it's called. So let's see what we have for Divine Feminine first. And of course, don't forget, if you like this video, to share, subscribe, like or comment. And remember, this is a general reading, so take only what resonates with you. It could be just one message, part of the reading, whatever really speaks to you right now. Deep breath, everyone. Divine Feminine. The Phoenix rises into joyful abundance. Yeah, Phoenix rising from the ashes, huh? I'm getting, this has been, last month I'm hearing, has been quite a hibernating period for DFs. And this is the time where we can, brush off anything negative and kind of clean our feathers and get ready for the flight. Whatever that means to you, whatever New Year's resolutions you've made, what you have in plan for your personal journey, for the mission, for anything really. This is the time, we're getting into the time of acting on it, right? So you've been collecting that energy, you've been getting your thoughts together on how you want to accomplish that, and now it's time to go. Go time, baby. Okay, what about Divine Masculines? To be enlightened, lighten up. Lighten up, Divine Masculines. Yay! I like this pink and yellow colors. It's like literally telling you, come on, the life is bright, it's full of joy. Lighten up. It's actually about joy for both of the twins today. I don't know, maybe somebody needed a reminder. It's supposed to be fun. Come on, we chose to be here for this incarnation with this specific goals, with this specific life setup, for a reason. And nobody made us. It wasn't like a punishment. It's a privilege to be here and experience it all in all of its shadows and shades. I'm sorry. In all of its shades, Okay, let's get into tarot now. Wow, the energy for Divine Feminine just jumped out, and it's the Ace of Cups. What about Divine Masculines today? I immediately see that impact of Venus going direct, huh? We have King of Swords, not bad either. What about the impact of Venus going direct in Divine Feminine on their Twin Flame journey? What does it mean for DF that Venus has gone direct? What's the impact on Divine Feminine? Okay. For once, it kind kind of jumped out into the reverse, but I'm getting that I'm supposed to read it that way. So I'm gonna pull a clarifier and we'll see. What about Divine Masculine? What's the impact of Venus going direct? Wow, they're just literally jumping out. Three of Swords in the reverse. Bottom of the deck, Knight of Pentacles. I keep kind of shuffling this card into the deck and it keeps coming out. It's so funny. It's not my favorite card, just saying. But it's interesting. It's also interesting because it's actually a warrior. Like, it's a legit, like, he's got some equipment on his back, but it's still, he's got weapons, and you know, he's kind of, oh, actually no, this is just a flask. But he's like, he is dressed as a soldier, but I always see this guy as a firefighter. I don't know why, but to me it's a firefighter. Okay, please clarify Ace of Cups for the energy. Ace of Cups and 4 Wands. You are on fire today, Divine Feminine. We are, right? Yes, Seven of Cups in reverse. The choice is made. Yeah, so you selected the Cup of Love out of all of these options. What about the four Wands? What do you have? Please clarify. The Hierophant. Please clarify King of Swords. King of Swords. This clarifies Three of Swords in reverse. Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. Bottom of the deck, Three of Cups. Celebration and joy. That's where we're supposed to be. Okay, so Divine Feminine, you've got the Ace of Cups and the Seven of Cups in reverse. Like I was saying, you had a lot of different ideas of which way to go and what to do in your current situation, and take it how it resonates, right? You had maybe some advice from your friends, maybe you had done the tarot reading on it, and maybe you had some dreams, maybe you had even something coming directly from your DM, but now you are making a choice of love, and whatever it is, it may not be the most obvious choice. It may not be what others expect of you, but you managed to find the most loving choice in this situation that will benefit the parties, lead to the highest good. So for example, if you chose, I don't know, to take a break from your DM, and it's not something that even they expect, let alone some other people who know, you know, how close you guys are. It may sound strange, like, why would you choose that? But deep down, you understand that that's the loving choice, because right now you both need space for yourself, and you need to, I don't know, to heal or to do that self-care, or to let them deal with that karmic stuff that they're dealing with, even for you to deal with it, right? So making a loving choice, that's the energy. No matter how hard it may seem on the surface, right? From like a more logical or ego point of view. And speaking of logic, we have Divine Masculine completely in the King of Swords energy. So they are being this, but it's not like, I'm getting, it's more about being fair to everybody in the situation, everybody involved. They are seeing the way, yeah, that's what I'm getting, to stay in the truth and to still like do justice to the situation, right? That they don't have to to do a shortcut. They don't have to lie. They don't have to sugarcoat the situation. They can be honest, and it's still gonna be gracious, you know, to everybody involved. They're finding a way. They're trying to see, like, to kind of step back, zoom out from the situation, and have an honest perspective on it. For what is the Venus going direct doing to the twin flame journey for Divine Feminines? What does it mean for DFs? We have 4 Wands clarified by the Hierophant. So this is Divine Feminine, and you see in this deck, it's her kind of like putting up those decorations and setting everything up. It's the Divine Feminine is able to see how what kind of, how do I say this? they're able to see the future steps with the DM on this journey towards union. Like not just like 100 jump of like, okay, or catapulting from like step 5 to step 100, but they can actually see certain steps in between of how this foundation is supposed to be setting up. And I'm hearing also what divine feminines are doing right now, how that is helping to build that foundation. And like I said, there was a good example at the beginning where I said that maybe you're taking time from your DM, but you understand that's a loving choice. That is also building that foundation, because during this time you both can focus on what you're supposed to focus on. Sometimes, guess what, we distract each other, or like we distract each other with a good thing, or of course with triggers that are like getting in the way. They're becoming extra, they are making us overwhelmed, where maybe we're supposed to focus on something not directly connected with our twin, right? So this is building that foundation. The Hierophant is a Taurus energy, but it's also about kind of the society rules. So you understand that one of the reasons you can't step from step 5 to 100 is because of certain cultural and societal norms, and they should be respected at this time. And you understand that wherever your DM is, they are, also respecting that. So they're trying to be kind to people involved, so it's not too much of a tragedy if they have to make some drastic changes in their life, and you are understanding that now. For divine masculines, we have for what Venus going direct is means to them, we have Three of Swords in reverse, Knight of Pentacles in reverse. So divine masculines are able to do some heart healing, to release some old patterns where they were stubborn because of some previous hurt that they've had in their love relationship, or in any relationship for that matter, right? Like sometimes we hold back because we don't want to be hurt again, because this situation reminds us of something that we've experienced some time ago. It may even be a subconscious thing, it doesn't have to be conscious, but something is holding us back. So they're now removing that. They're seeing it, they're seeing the delays that they've had because of it in the connection. And they are, remember we had plucking up the courage this week, so that's part of that journey. So they are now understanding of that the next steps, that getting closer with the DF is not that hard. It doesn't contradict anything. And they could have done it even sooner. Like, it doesn't contradict anything that they have in their life. It doesn't take anything away from them. They can have the same lifestyle they have now. They can enjoy certain things they enjoy now and still get on a much better terms with the DF. And they are seeing the way now. And that previously they couldn't do it because of some personal blocks. Okay, let's get the cards from the Keepers of the Light. So let's get a card for Divine Feminine first. What's the advice of this for this time? How can we make that happen when the Phoenix is rising into joyful abundance? And it's about abundance, right? So that's telling me, again, this is still kind of like keep going with that momentum that you have about joy in your life. So the cup and this foundation you're setting up for the twin flame journey, this is to give you a perspective that while you're working on your mission, on your abundance, on your joy, you are contributing to the journey, so that you don't think that this is selfish or that you're losing time or whatever, or you're causing delays. No, you're exactly doing the right thing right now. That was the message. But the focus is still, what I'm getting here is still on you, not on other people, whether it's DM or anybody else. Keep doing you. What's the guidance? Thank you. Ooh, the Divine Director, I love this. Intervention and purpose. Divine intervention is occurring. Know that you're being guided. Happiness is your purpose. We had joy, now we have happiness. You cannot make it up. You cannot be more joyful and more obvious than this. So you are being guided, you are being taken care of. Just, keep going with what you have right now, with where you are, with the plans that you already have in your mind, probably written down somewhere. It's time to take action now. What about divine masculines? What's the advice for them from the keepers of the light? Ooh, have 2 cards. We'll take them. Freya, phases and cycles. There is a beginning with every ending. Illusions are revealed and released. And I'm getting with, especially with this full moon, that full moon in Cancer was a big revelation point. And I know it's been like 2 weeks from that time, but especially if it's something big and if it's about old patterns and cycles, it's oftentimes it takes longer than like a day to get your mind around it, right? Maybe something happened, some breakthrough happened, or something destructive happened to the status quo around the full moon. But the kind of full realization of it and being able to forgive, to release, to let go, to transmute is coming in now. The second card is Lord Shiva, transcendence, and it's helping divine masculine to transcend. Rise up, honor your inner force, steps are being given, dance with the universe. I love this. Dance. And in the first card we had at the beginning, we had to be enlightened, lighten up. Lighten up, dance with the universe. Enjoy this moment of freedom and inner force that you are feeling. And you're removing the old and unnecessary, and you're freeing up the space for something beautiful and divine. Okay, I'll leave it here. I thank you guys so much for joining me today. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll be back with more readings very, very soon. Bye.